Hello everyone, Mike here, and I want to talk about switching to Spectrum. I switched to Spectrum from Frontier, and Frontier kept raising the price like every couple months, and I called them up several times, and they said they were going to give me a better deal, and they never did. So I finally switched to Spectrum. So I'm paying about $140 a month for, I think it's over 100 megabits internet speed, and then I'm getting a lot of channels, and then I get HBO and Showtime included in that package. So I get one HD box, and I made in a previous video about this TV app where basically I only need one box. I probably don't even need the one box, but I got it. I think it comes with the package. So, but you don't need more than one, definitely, unless you want to do like a DVR type of situation. But if you have this TV app, you can watch your live TV on your phone or your other TVs in your house. So you don't need to buy another box, cable box, that is. So, I mean, the price could be better. It's a new promotion, but there's no contract. And I think they said it should last for at least 2 years. And we'll see. So I also want to talk about the service. So I called Spectrum. They came out the next day and installed. So I got internet and TV, and I came from Frontier, which used to be Verizon Fios, and then Frontier bought out Verizon Fios, and I have internet and TV. I never had an issue with the service. Basically, the only thing changed when that happened was where I paid my bill. So never had an issue with the service, but Spectrum was advertising basically double the internet speed. So it should have over 100 megabits per second at this point. So far with the internet, I noticed in the beginning two things with the TV. Basically daily, if I turn the cable box on, it takes a few minutes to load the guide, which is annoying, right? So that's annoying. Never happened with Frontier. I would never have to wait. It would never have to take time to load. And I mean, you say it's a little thing, but still, like I don't. So that, and then also initially with the internet, I noticed that I would have to reset the router modem box. It's like a dual, but I'd have to reset that a lot, in the beginning. Not as much anymore. As far as the internet goes, I don't have to reset it as much. Every now and then I reset it. But I would say overall, I had more issues. But basically, I didn't have any issues with Frontier internet. And I wouldn't say, like, I'll just do a little internet speed test. I mean, I'm supposed to be getting over 100. Now, this thing changes a lot. Like, one day it'll show, like, 10 megabits per second. And then the next day it'll show, like, 200. So it's all over the place. So it's hard to really gauge it by this speed test. But with Frontier, I really didn't have any problems at all. I think one time it was out for several hours. But with Spectrum, I mean, it's supposed to be twice as fast, but it definitely doesn't feel twice as fast. So that's that. But overall, the service is good. And then people complain about Spectrum service, and then also Verizon, Comcast. I mean, everybody's going to complain about their service. But I think it really depends on where you live and if you have a new cable line. I actually had brand new lines installed in my neighborhood, so I get good service basically no matter what. So you really have to try it out. But I would say with like your cell phone and this, do it where you don't have a contract, and stay with them for like 30 days, right? And then you can go back. If you're coming back from Frontier, you can get the promotion. If you leave Frontier for 30 days, you can come back as a new customer and get their promotion. And sometimes they offer a gift card. But overall, it's decent. Like I said, I'm supposed to be getting twice the amount of speed, but I don't really feel like it's that much faster. I feel like I have a newer computer, so that definitely helps. But overall, it's good. Frontier was good for me for the most part. I think it really just comes down to, number one, do you get good service where you live? And if you do, just try to get the best deal. So if you got to hop back and forth, 140 for internet and TV isn't that great. I do get the HBO and Showtime included in that. And I think it is supposed to be like over 100 megabits. I think they may actually claim it's 200, but obviously it's not showing that I get that. But overall, it's pretty good. It's worth a try. And like I said, it depends on where you live and such if you have it. But like I said, if you don't get a contract, you won't have to worry about getting stuck with them. So